2026 Tesla Model Y vs 2025 Ford Mustang Mach-E, Battle of the EV Veterans. The mid-size electric SUV segment is still pretty new, but two names have dominated it since the start: the Tesla Model Y and the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Both came out early, both became bestsellers, and both have kept themselves in the fight with steady upgrades over the years. Now, Tesla's 2026 Model Y gets its first major refresh, codenamed Juniper, while the 2025 Mach-E continues its steady evolution. The big question: are Tesla's long-awaited updates enough to keep it on top, or has Ford quietly improved the Mach-E into the better all-around choice? Let's dig in. What's new with the Tesla Model Y? From the outside, you'll notice Tesla's changes immediately, though not in a good way. The refreshed Model Y has a new front light bar and a redesigned rear end that many critics thought looked cheap, almost like a knockoff Chinese EV. Not the best look for the best-selling electric SUV. Inside, though, things improve a lot. Tesla has finally made the cabin feel more premium, with cloth trim, two-tone color schemes, and ambient lighting that runs throughout. The back seat even gets its own screen, but it's mounted near the floor, so it's not great for watching movies. Tesla has also ditched the traditional shifter stalk, replacing it with a screen-based slider and a backup touch-sensitive control on the ceiling. It works, but it feels less natural than the old lever. At least the turn signal stalk survives here, unlike in the new Model 3. Everything else? Still on the big center screen. It can run tons of apps, but it's getting cluttered. What's new with the Mach-E? Ford hasn't gone for a huge redesign, but it has made smart, thoughtful tweaks. The hated dial shifter on the center console is gone, replaced with a stalk on the steering column, right where Tesla's used to be. That change freed up extra storage space up front, including a slot to stand your phone upright. Other improvements came gradually. Ford upgraded the rear motor last year, improved cooling and charging software, and updated the cabin with nicer cloth trim and stitching. The Mach-E's Blue Cruise hands-free driving system also keeps getting better with software updates. Driving differences. Tesla's biggest upgrade isn't something you see, it's the suspension. The new shocks finally give the Model Y a ride that's acceptable instead of rough. It's still not great over big bumps, but the improvement is noticeable. Cabin noise has also been reduced, though the tires can still get loud on rough pavement. The Mach-E, meanwhile, has always had a good ride. It's slightly stiffer, but that pays off in handling. Bumps are handled better, body motions are more controlled, and overall it feels more comfortable on long trips. Both cars offer one-pedal driving, but Tesla lets you adjust how aggressive the regen is, which makes it easier to smooth out your driving style. In terms of comfort, Ford's seats win. They're softer and more supportive. But the Tesla is roomier, especially in the back, and it has more cargo space. Both have frunks, but Tesla's is larger and more practical. When it comes to sunroofs, Ford also wins. The Mach-E's glass panel comes with a real sunshade, while Tesla sticks with tinting and coatings that still make the cabin feel like a greenhouse on sunny days. Tech differences. Both cars put almost everything on a giant screen. Tesla's is horizontal, Ford's is vertical. Ford's system is easier to live with. It keeps more functions visible at once and even has a multifunction knob that controls volume, temperature, and seat settings. Tesla's interface looks cleaner, but hides too many common functions behind menus. Tesla also refuses to support Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, while Ford does. That's a deal-breaker for some buyers. On the safety tech side, Ford offers a proper 360-degree camera. Tesla instead uses a pixelated, heat map view, which isn't nearly as helpful when parking. FSD versus Blue Cruise. Tesla's full self-driving, supervised system has been hyped for years, but Ford's Blue Cruise might actually be the smarter play. Blue Cruise only works on pre-mapped highways, but it works really well. It's hands-free, easy to use, and communicates clearly with the driver. Tesla's FSD works on more roads and can even handle stoplights and stop signs, but it's inconsistent and makes too many mistakes. Sometimes it drives fine, other times it acts confused or even unsafe. Judges found Ford's system more reliable and less stressful, even though it's more limited. Tesla's is ambitious, but still not trustworthy. Charging differences. Tesla used to have a massive advantage with its supercharger network. Now that network is open to other automakers, including Ford. The Mach-E needs a $200 adapter, but once you have it, you can charge at superchargers just like a Tesla. Still, Tesla's battery tech is better. The Model Y can charge at up to 250 kilowatts, while the Mach-E tops out at 150 kilowatts. That means in 15 minutes, the Tesla adds about 36 more miles of range than the Ford. But here's the kicker. In real-world range testing, both cars went exactly 252 miles on the highway. So the Tesla charges faster, but doesn't actually get you farther. Performance differences. On paper, Tesla dominates. It's quicker, posts better lap times, and has stronger grip. But those numbers don't tell the whole story. In real driving, the Mach-E is the more fun car. Its handling feels more alive, the steering has some feedback, and the body stays better controlled in corners. The Tesla is quick, but feels clinical, like it's fast because the computer says so, not because it's fun to drive. So yes, the Model Y is the performance champ on the spec sheet, but the Mach-E feels more like a real driver's car. Price and value. The Mach-E also wins here. The AWD Mach-E starts about $3,600 cheaper than the AWD Model Y. And in this comparison, the Ford ended up $5,000 cheaper as tested. That lower price buys you a car that's more comfortable, easier to live with, more fun to drive, and still competitive on tech and range. The Tesla has faster charging and a roomier interior, but is that worth $5,000 more? For most buyers, probably not. Verdict. Both SUVs are still among the best in their class, and both have gotten better with time. But the balance has shifted. Tesla's refresh gave the Model Y some needed improvements, but it also made some questionable design choices and doubled down on software that isn't ready for prime time. Ford, on the other hand, has steadily polished the Mach-E into a genuinely great all-around EV. It's cheaper, more comfortable, more fun to drive, and backed by charging access that used to be Tesla's trump card. For years, the Model Y was the easy pick. Now, the tables have turned. In 2025 to 2026, the Ford Mustang Mach-E is the better all-around mid-size electric SUV.